Mr. Dave Workman, the Seattle Gun Rights Examiner, who joins us now. Dave, how you doing, sir?
Well, it's been quite a day.
Yes, it has. Yes, indeed, it has. Did you anticipate when you woke up this morning that the president was going to invoke executive privilege in order to keep these Fast and Furious documents away from the House Oversight Committee and the American people?
Well, I actually had I entertained that thought last night after all was said and done. About the only thing that would have kept Eric Holder from having to turn over those documents would have been executive privilege. Now, it's been hinted at a couple of times over the last 2 or 3 months. It didn't make any kind of a ripple. But we got right down to the wire, and I'm sitting here thinking, now, what would prevent him from having to turn those documents over? Bing, executive privilege. Well, sure enough, this morning, Barack Obama responded to a letter that Holder had sent him, and they advised the committee that they were going to invoke executive privilege. So, from here, it's kind of an interesting deal. It's going to go to the House floor next week, according to John Boehner, and we'll see how this shakes out.
Yeah. Well, it seems to me, Dave, we've talked a lot about the legal side of this, but from the political side here, and I think that there are political considerations being made by President Obama. Occam's razor suggests that President Obama thought the political fallout for a contempt of Congress charge against the Attorney General was going to be easier to manage, it would seem anyway, than the political fallout over the release of these documents. Is that a fair assumption to make?
Yeah, I think you're going somewhere with that, and I also think that the invocation of executive privilege at this point, at the last minute, this whole thing is designed to slow this investigation down, make it go legal, bog this thing down in the courts, and make sure that the American public doesn't find out what's in those documents until after the election.
There is, and I don't disagree with you on that. I think that is, that's the likely political case. I think President Obama is still going to wear this from now through Election Day. I think the comments about that he made about executive privilege are going to come back to haunt him, and I think we'll see campaign commercials. But more than that, even there's a leaker within DOJ or ATF. Representative Issa got a hold of these sealed wiretaps, and even if the president claims executive privilege, it's not outside the realm of possibility that we will see more documents leaked to the House Oversight Committee anyway.
Yeah, I saw something in one of the documents today that I'm going to follow up on because it might help identify where some of these leaks are coming from, or actually how the committee got a hold of some of these sealed wiretaps. But I think that from now on, this is all going to be political. And frankly, the minority, the Democrats, really made it political. I've interviewed Trey Gowdy, I think, 3 times now.
Yeah.
This guy has no politics. He's really interested in the rule of law. He's driven by this, and he is absolutely devoted to getting to the truth. Darrell Issa, I've talked to his staff a couple of times. I had a chance to participate in kind of a group interview here a few months ago with him. I think he is just furious that he believes he's been lied to, and he believes the committee's been lied to, and he's going after the truth. And of course, there's Chuck Grassley. If I had done something wrong and I was in the federal government, Grassley is the last guy on this planet that I'd want to see snooping around what I'd done. He just doesn't give up.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I don't think this goes away for Barack Obama, even with the invocation of executive privilege. Dave, we are almost out of time, sir, but thank you so much for coming on the program. And with all of the recent developments, I know we're going to have you on again very soon. In fact, we need to have you on talking about what's going on with Seattle and the attempt to get more restrictive gun laws up there.
Well, yeah, and I'm working on a story right now that'll break tomorrow or the next day that will probably give you plenty of fodder. So,
All right. Well, we look forward to having you back on again very soon, sir. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you again shortly.
My pleasure.